Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your daily dose of English, where learning English is easy, practical, and super fun. I'm Tom.
And I'm Sarah. Hello, Tom. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Sarah. Thank you. I just got back from a little trip, actually, so I'm feeling refreshed and ready to chat. How about you?
That's wonderful, Tom. A trip sounds nice. I'm fantastic, thank you. And speaking of trips, that actually brings us to our topic today, doesn't it?
It does. Today we're going to talk about something super practical for anyone who travels. We're talking about hotels. Everything from checking in to checking out, asking about amenities, ordering room service, and yes, even how to handle complaints if something goes wrong.
This is such an important topic, Tom. Whether you're travelling for work or for vacation, knowing how to communicate at a hotel can make your trip so much smoother and less stressful.
Absolutely. And before we dive in, we want to ask all of you, our wonderful listeners, to please subscribe to your daily dose of English if you haven't already. It really helps us bring more practical English lessons to you.
Yes, please do. And don't forget to give this episode a thumbs up, a like, and share it with your friends who are also learning English. The more people we can help, the better.
Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to us. Okay, Sarah, let's start at the very beginning. Imagine I'm arriving at a hotel for the first time. What's the first thing I need to do?
Well, Tom, the first thing is to check in. This means you go to the front desk, which is usually right when you walk into the hotel lobby, and you tell them you have a reservation.
The front desk, that's the big counter where the hotel staff work, right? And a reservation means I booked a room before I arrived.
Exactly. A reservation is your booking. So you walk up to the front desk and the receptionist, that's the person working there, will usually greet you with something like, "Hello, welcome to our hotel. How can I help you?"
Okay, so they're friendly and welcoming. That's nice. And what do I say back?
You can simply say, "Hello, I have a reservation under the name Tom Smith," or whatever your name is. That's very clear and polite.
I have a reservation under the name Tom Smith. That's easy to remember. What happens next?
The receptionist will probably look at their computer and say, "Let me check." Then they'll find your booking and ask, "Can I see your ID and credit card, please?"
My ID, so my passport or driver's license. And a credit card for payment and maybe for any extra charges.
That's right. Hotels usually ask for a credit card even if you already paid online. It's for what we call incidentals. These are extra things you might buy, like room service or drinks from the minibar.
Incidentals. Good word. So they're just making sure they can charge me if I order extra things.
Exactly. After you give them your ID and card, they'll say something like, "You're in room 305 on the third floor. Here's your key card."
A key card. That's the little plastic card that opens the room, right? Not a metal key.
Yes. Most modern hotels use key cards, and the receptionist might also explain some things about the hotel. They might say, "Breakfast is served from 7 to 10 a.m. in the restaurant on the first floor."
Oh, that's helpful information. Breakfast time and location. What else might they tell me?
They can mention other amenities. They might say, "The pool is on the rooftop, the gym is on the second floor, and Wi-Fi is free throughout the hotel. The password is on the card in your room."
Amenities. That means the facilities and services the hotel offers, like the pool, gym, and Wi-Fi.
Exactly. And then the receptionist usually ends with, "Enjoy your stay." If you need anything, please call the front desk.
That's so nice. So let me practice. Hello, I have a reservation under the name Tom Smith. Can I see your ID and credit card, please? Here you are. Great, you're in room 305. Here's your key card.
Perfect, Tom. You've just checked in successfully. Now you're ready to go to your room.
Fantastic. But wait, Sarah. What if I arrive early and my room isn't ready yet?
Ah, good question. This happens sometimes. Check-in time at most hotels is around 2 or 3 p.m. If you arrive earlier, you can ask, is it possible to check in early?
Is it possible to check in early? And what if they say no?
They might say, I'm sorry, your room isn't ready yet. But you can leave your luggage with us and explore the area. We'll text you when your room is ready.
Oh, that's a good solution. Leave your luggage. That means the hotel will keep your suitcases safe until your room is ready.
Exactly. And they'll usually keep it in a storage room or behind the front desk. When your room is ready, you can come back and get your luggage.
Very practical. Okay, Sarah, so I've checked in. I'm in my room. Now I want to order some food. How do I order room service?
Room service. That's when the hotel brings food and drinks to your room. It's super convenient, especially if you're tired or working. Most hotels have a room service menu in your room, usually on the desk or in a folder.
A menu with all the food options. Got it. So I look at the menu, I decide what I want, and then what?
Then you pick up the phone in your room. There's usually a button that says room service, or it might just be a number like 7 or 9. You press that button and someone will answer.
I press the button, the phone rings, someone answers, and they'll probably say something like, room service, how can I help you?
Exactly. And you can say, hi, I'd like to order some food to room 305, please.
I'd like to order some food to room 305. Then I tell them what I want from the menu.
Right. For example, you might say, I'd like the cheeseburger, a Caesar salad, and an orange juice, please.
That sounds delicious. And what will they say?
They'll probably confirm your order and say, okay, that's 1 cheeseburger, 1 Caesar salad, and 1 orange juice. Anything else?
And if I don't want anything else, I say, no, that's all. Thank you.
Perfect. Then they'll usually say, that will take about 30 minutes. We'll bring it to your room.
30 minutes. Not too long. And when they arrive at my door with the food,
They'll knock and say, room service. You open the door, they bring in a tray with your food, and they might ask, where would you like me to put this?
and I can say, on the desk is fine. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And then there's the question of tipping. In many countries, especially in the US, it's customary to give a small tip, maybe $2 or $3, to the person who brings your food.
A tip. That's extra money to say thank you for good service. So I might have some cash ready.
Exactly. But tipping isn't required everywhere. It depends on the country and the culture. When in doubt, you can ask at the front desk, is tipping customary here?
That's a good tip, Sarah. No pun intended. Okay, so I've ordered room service. Everything arrived. The food is delicious. Life is good. But what if something is wrong with the room?
Complaints. Nobody likes to complain, but sometimes things go wrong. Maybe the air conditioning doesn't work, or the TV is broken, or you hear a lot of noise from the next room.
Or maybe the room isn't clean or there's no hot water. These things can happen.
They can. And the important thing is to be polite when you report a problem. You're not angry, you're just asking for help. You can call the front desk and say, "Hello, this is room 305. I'm having a problem with..."
I'm having a problem with the air conditioning. Or I'm having a problem with the shower. Very clear.
Exactly. And the receptionist will usually say, "I'm so sorry to hear that. Let me send someone up right away to fix it."
Let me send someone up. That means they'll send a staff member, maybe from maintenance, to come to your room and repair the problem.
Yes. And they'll usually ask, "Is now a good time? Or would you prefer later?"
That's considerate. So I can say, "Now is fine. Thank you." Or if I'm about to take a shower, I might say, "In about 30 minutes would be better."
Perfect. Most hotels are very good about fixing problems quickly because they want you to be comfortable and happy.
That makes sense. It's in their interest to provide good service. But what if the problem is really serious and they can't fix it quickly?
If it's a serious issue, like the toilet is completely broken or there's a leak in the ceiling, you can say, "This is quite urgent. Is it possible to change rooms?"
Is it possible to change rooms? So I'm asking if I can move to a different room.
Exactly. And most hotels will accommodate you if they have availability. They might say, "Of course, we'll move you to room 408 right away. I'll send someone to help with your luggage."
That's great customer service. Okay, Sarah, now let's talk about some of the amenities you mentioned earlier. If I want to use the pool or the gym, do I need to ask permission?
Usually, no. Most hotel amenities like the pool, gym, and business centre are included in your room price. You can just go and use them. But some hotels do have specific hours, so you might want to ask, "What time is the pool open?"
What time is the pool open? And the receptionist will tell me the hours.
Yes, they might say, "The pool is open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. And if you need a towel for the pool, there's usually a sign that says, "Pool towels available at the front desk."
So I can ask, "Can I get a pool towel, please?" And they'll give me one.
Exactly. Some hotels also have a spa, a sauna, or other special facilities. These might cost extra, so if you're interested, you can ask, "Is there a charge to use the spa?"
Is there a charge to use the spa? That's a good question because I don't want to be surprised by extra fees on my bill.
Absolutely. It's always better to ask. Speaking of the bill, let's talk about checking out. That's when you leave the hotel at the end of your stay.
Checking out. This is the opposite of checking in. What's the process?
It's actually very simple. On your last day, you pack your things, make sure you have everything, and then you go back to the front desk. You say, "Hello, I'd like to check out. I'm in room 305.
I'd like to check out. I'm in room 305. Easy.
The receptionist will print your bill, which shows all your charges. Your room rate, any room service, minibar items, anything extra. They'll say, "Here's your bill. The total is $350. Would you like to use the same credit card?"
And if I'm happy with the charges, I say yes, please.
Then they'll process the payment and give you a receipt. They'll also say, "Can I have your key card back, please?"
The key card. Right. I give that back. And then I'm free to go.
Almost. They'll usually say, "Thank you for staying with us. We hope you enjoyed your visit. Would you like help with your luggage?"
Oh, that's nice. If I have a lot of bags, I can say, "Yes, please." Can someone help me take my luggage to a taxi?
Exactly. Or if you drove, they might help you load your car. And this is another situation where tipping is common in some countries.
Right? $1 or two for the person who helps with your luggage. And if I really enjoyed my stay, I might also say, "Thank you. I had a wonderful time. I'll definitely come back."
That's lovely. Hotels always appreciate positive feedback. And if you really want to help the hotel, you can also leave a review online after you leave.
A review. That's when you write your opinion on a website like TripAdvisor or Google. It helps other travellers know if the hotel is good.
Exactly. Okay, Tom, let's do a quick role play. I'll be the receptionist at the front desk and you're a guest checking in.
Sounds good. I'm ready.
Hello, welcome to our hotel. How can I help you today?
Hello, I have a reservation under the name Tom Smith.
Perfect. Let me just check. Ah, yes, here it is. Can I see your ID and a credit card, please?
Of course. Here you are.
Thank you. You're in room 405 on the 4th floor. Here's your key card. Breakfast is served from 7 to 10 in our restaurant on the 1st floor, and the gym is open 24 hours.
Wonderful. Is the Wi-Fi free?
Yes, it is. The password is on a card in your room. Enjoy your stay, and if you need anything at all, just call the front desk.
Thank you so much.
That was perfect, Tom. You sounded very natural.
Thank you, Sarah. And I have to say, all of these phrases are really not that difficult. It's just about knowing what to say in each situation.
Exactly. And the key is to be polite, clear, and not afraid to ask questions if you don't understand something. Hotel staff are there to help you.
Right. If they say something too fast or use a word I don't know, I can always say, "I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please?" Or, "Could you speak a little slower, please?"
Those are fantastic phrases to remember. No one will judge you for asking them to repeat or slow down. It shows you're trying to communicate, and that's what matters.
And honestly, Sarah, practicing these conversations before you travel makes such a big difference. Even just saying the phrases out loud in your room helps build confidence.
Absolutely. Confidence is key. If you practice, when you're actually at a hotel, the words will come more naturally. You won't feel nervous or stressed.
So true. Okay, let's do a quick review of all the key vocabulary we've covered today. We have so many useful words.
Great idea. Let's start with checking in. What are the main words?
We have reservation, front desk, receptionist, ID, credit card, key card, and amenities.
Perfect. And for room service?
Room service, menu, order, and tipping.
Excellent. What about complaints?
We have problem, maintenance, fix, urgent, and change rooms.
And for checking out?
We have checkout bill, charges, receipt, and luggage.
That's a fantastic list. And all of these words are so practical. You'll use them every single time you stay at a hotel.
You really will. And the more you use them, the more comfortable you'll feel. It becomes second nature.
Exactly. You know, Tom, one thing I love about learning English through real-life situations like this is that it's immediately useful. You're not just learning grammar rules, you're learning how to actually communicate in the real world.
I completely agree. And that's what your daily dose of English is all about. We want to give you practical English that you can use today, tomorrow, when you travel, when you work in everyday life.
Yes, learning should be useful, and fun, not stressful. And when you can successfully check into a hotel, order your favorite meal, and solve a problem, you feel so proud and confident.
You really do. It's empowering. Okay, Sarah, I think we've covered everything today, from walking into a hotel to walking out at the end of your stay.
We have. And I hope everyone listening feels more prepared and confident about staying at hotels in English-speaking countries.
Me too. Just remember, hotel staff want to help you. They want you to have a good experience, so don't be shy. Speak up, ask questions, and enjoy your stay.
Perfect advice, Tom. Well, I think that brings us to the end of today's episode.
It does. Time really flies when we're having fun.
It really does. So, a big thank you to all of you for listening to your daily dose of English.
Yes, thank you so much. And now we have a question for you. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below.
What's your favourite hotel amenity? Is it the pool, the gym, free breakfast, the spa, or maybe something else? Let us know in the comments. We love reading what you write.
And don't forget to subscribe to your daily dose of English, if you haven't already. And share this episode with anyone who's learning English or planning to travel.
Every like, share, and subscription helps us reach more learners around the world. Thank you for your support.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, English is a journey. Every step forward is progress.
We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, stay curious and keep speaking.
Bye for now, everyone.
Goodbye.